You touched a moment ago on insurance, Gwyn. What should we be doing as employers with insurance? We've got employers' liability insurance. Obviously,
Yeah,
we have this duty to our staff.
yeah.
What's the insurance position?
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. I was speaking to an insurance broker yesterday about this. So you've got to kind of look at it from two different angles. You've got, yes, your business insurance, and if you ordinarily work from an office, you need to be notifying your insurance broker or your insurer directly that you've got people working from home. Because you're right, the employer's liability insurance might not cover people working from home unless
Yeah,
notified. So it's always important to speak to your broker about that. I was also asking this chap that I know about what the position might be with potential claims. What if someone trips up at home over the living room carpet and tries to put an employer's
exactly.
liability claim in? It's a really difficult one because there's not it's a whole new precedent being set by the circumstances that we're in at the minute. So no doubt there will be people who are disgruntled with their employer and may attempt to put claims of that nature in. So it's important to protect the business, much in the ways that I've already described. Make sure that evidence of the workstation's been recorded. Centrally by the business or the organisation, that it's saved on personnel files, and that you've got evidence of the duties that the employer will be undertaking while at home and what environment they'll be undertaking them in, and that gives you the best possible defence strategy moving forward. From a business insurance point of view, we've kind of talked through the steps that would be prudent at this moment in time, but also from an employee point of view. So if you're now working from home, you're potentially exposing your own home insurance to wider risks than the insurer would have ordinarily expected at the outset of taking the policy out. So it's important for employees to make their home or contents insurer aware that they will be working from home for a period of time. Because if you're bringing work equipment into your house, you're going to be spending more time in your house than you ordinarily would do. Then the exposure to things like fires and whatever else can be can be a little bit greater than they would have ordinarily been, and insurers will need to know about that. It'd be a material fact. So that needs to be considered as well.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I mean, cable overloads and
Yeah.
putting too much on plug sockets, etc. They are where the fire hazards, the classic fire hazards, come, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, like I say, just make sure that it's belt and braces from either end, that the employer has taken the relevant steps to speak to their own insurers, and that they've asked the question of their employees: have you mentioned this to your insurers, and are they comfortable?